Doing?
100%, mate. Thanks very much. Tell us.
Well, during my first year,
Get into music and how did it start out?
during my first year in university accommodation in Liverpool, I found myself quite bored because chemistry degrees are quite boring. And having played guitar for a year and just bought myself a little keyboard, I decided to throw some tracks out onto SoundCloud, and people tended to like them, so I just kept doing that. Moved on to Spotify.
And who's your inspirations?
So as a young artist, I absolutely loved Declan McKenna and everything he did. I started to use a loop station like he did during his gigs just to sort of fill out my tracks and add my trademark sounds in there. At the minute, though, I'm absolutely obsessed with Sam Fender and how he can get a big crowd going absolutely crazy. And I'm trying to bring that energy to my performances now, especially during the festivals this summer.
And what's your creative process like when you're putting a track together?
Initially, it just comes out of nowhere, really. It's usually when I'm sat in one of my chemistry lectures and either a beat or some form of lyric comes to mind, and I go straight home after that and just either record myself humming it and put it together later, or just start playing around on my keyboard a little bit, really. I haven't got like a full studio setup at home, so I tend to make use of what I can using old PlayStation microphones and little knockoff keyboards that I managed to find.
And what's the best advice you've been given musically?
Well, quite early on in my music career, when I was using my loop station, I used to wear odd socks all of the time. And one of my friends once said, "Stop wearing odd socks because it's so distracting. Like, everyone's just staring at your feet and hardly listening to the music." But yeah, that's quite funny to hear. But seriously, using my time in lockdown to just keep pumping music out there and holding things like virtual online concerts, people really enjoyed that. And that just kept the momentum rolling, really, kept me going.
Have you got a favourite track that you perform?
My favourite track to perform... Well, initially, my dream was to always play a gig and sort of have everyone singing along and to words that I actually wrote myself. And that dream come true recently at the Jacaranda in Liverpool. I was playing my new track, the most recent one, For You Prototype, that's on Spotify that you can listen to now if you want to. But everyone was just singing along to that, and it was absolutely electric. It was amazing.
Have you got a favourite gig to date?
Oh, I always love playing at a place in Burscough near my hometown, Ormskirk. It's called Cactus Rays. It's a little sort of started out as a cafe, but they've started to host more and more live music. There's sort of open mic nights on Fridays, but every time we play there as a headliner on Saturdays, it's absolutely crazy. The place gets packed, and Gary's a great guy. He's always promoting, local talent and young up and coming artists from around the area.
And if you could open a show for any artist or band, who would it be?
Any artist? You know what? I'd probably say Gorillaz, because I went to see them recently, and their use of like visual artwork and the sort of the backdrop that they were using was absolutely awesome. If I could, design my own cartoon character and have it in the back like one of their shows just before they come on, I probably have my little dinosaur character, Spiky Mike, who I'm writing a song about currently. Plenty of people are liking that one at the live gigs, so you might even hear that one soon as well.
And what was the last 3 songs you listened to?
The last 3 songs I listened to? It was... There's got to be an Easy Life one on there. I think Pockets by Easy Life. Love that tune. She's My Collar by the Gorillaz. And I was listening to quite a bit of music this morning. It was probably the latest mix to my song that's coming out, Pandora. I've been giving that plenty of listens on loads of different devices, try and get it absolutely perfect for you all to listen to.
And what's lined up for yourself, Joe? What's happening, mate? What's in the woodwork?
So besides Pandora coming out, we're trying to just, obviously with COVID on the rise again, we're trying to keep everyone entertained and stay ready for any situation. So I'm planning another one of those little virtual online concerts that everyone enjoyed last time. So I'll be showing off a couple of other songs that I've been working on. We've obviously got a festival that we're playing at in summer in Blackburn, and we have our very first headline gig in Liverpool, which is very exciting. I've just got a drummer to come along and join the cause so we can make a little bit more noise throughout the summer and keep seeing you all.
And what's your socials? How can people follow you?
So mainly through Instagram. It's just Joe Stanley X. It's that easy. And then through my bio in there's links to my Spotify, all of my old demo tracks from first year of university on SoundCloud. They're all on there, and links to my website and stuff like that. But if you just search on Spotify, Joe Stanley, you can listen to my debut single that was brought out there a couple of months ago.
All right, Joe. Well, thanks very much for the chat, mate.
No problem. Thanks very much for having me, Chris.
Thank you very much. And this track about to hear from yourselves called Pandora.
What's the pleasure that you fall into my door? Look at her, that's a face I could die for. The world was awfully cold before you came here. I would build you a house so you could stay near. A house so you could stay here. Help me mask up 1,000 fears.
How can I breathe when every room is an elephant?
That stuff's irrelevant. Why we talking about elephants? Silver sands, take my flame, take my hand. Watch our worries disappear like the castles in the sand. You can take our flame, you can take our fire. Pandora's light is my only desire. Silver sands, take my flame, take my hand. Watch our worries disappear like the castles in the sand. You can take our flame, you can take our fire. Pandora's light is my only desire. Your number, I didn't catch your name. I miss my favorite band just to talk to you again. I'm in deep blue sea, but I'm not scared. I knew that you'd be looking if you still cared. Silver sands, take my flame, take